Greed creeps into the hearts and minds of many. That's why they say it's one of the 7 deadly sins. Good evening, Vortex Crystal Lifers. Sage Dupree here with yet another collective reading. This time we're doing a reading on the sun sign Cancer. And we do have a famous Cancer out there who's trending right now. And we're speaking about no one other than Elon Musk. So let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see here. What does the cards have to say about this particular Cancer? Ooh, we have 4 cards here. Well, we have 5. All right. So, as you can see, this man is definitely full of love. He's definitely the type of person that loves everybody. He loves because he doesn't really understand anything other than love based on the fact that he's dealing with Asperger's. Okay. This right here also speaks about him thinking about happiness and thinking that he can make the world happy right along with himself. And if you look at this card right here, this talks about news and updates. And every day we're being updated on Mr. Musk because of his moves that he's making. Now, as a Cancer, he's not thinking emotionally, and he's not emotionally attached to other people, because most people dealing with Asperger's syndrome, they don't have any emotional attachment to another person. They don't know how to look you in the eyes. And of course, he's on the autism spectrum. So of course, he's on a different level. He could actually be a savant because of his brilliant mind with physics. That puts him on a whole different level than most people dealing with the same thing that he's dealing with. Now, this, on the other hand, does show that there's times where he's not thinking rational, and he makes rational decisions. If you look at this whip, this talks about arguments, disagreements, and also him pushing his way through to get his way, which most Cancers do when they act on emotion, okay? Now, when we look here, we see that he is losing quite a bit with these mice here. This stands for theft, and it also stands for losses. And if you think about it, they talked about him losing in the stock market with Tesla crashing, with them selling out billions of dollars of stock in the market because of people not being happy with Mr. Musk. And him pushing his way around is definitely making people unhappy, because all he's thinking about is greed and abundance. Okay, so that's one thing about this Cancer man, is he's thinking about his own pockets and not thinking about all the people he's gonna hurt. But in the long run, what is that gonna do for this Cancer? It looks like he's getting ready to lose. Looks like he's getting ready to be the richest man that went broke. And of course, he's getting used by the Gemini. And the Gemini had it all planned all along to get that money, because of course he was only worth 900 million at one time, and now he's back up to 7 billion. That means that that money came from somewhere. This right here also speaks about the women. There's women that are in power right now that are not happy with this Cancer, okay? There's women in office right now that are not happy with this Cancer. So the outcome for the greed, and also the information that we've been getting on a regular basis about this particular Cancer, has not been good. Elon Musk has not communicated with anybody. He hasn't said anything for the people to get to know him. He doesn't care about that. The only person he's talking about, and the only person that he's talking to, is Trump. His whole mind is set on space and science. and being the first man to go to Mars. Do you guys think that's going to happen? I don't. I don't see it happening, and Trump doesn't see it happening. All Trump wants to do is get the money. He's following the money. He knows now that he's going to have to make better decisions than he's doing because the people are no longer supporting him. Not like he thought they were. There's some that's stupid, of course, but not like Trump thought they were. So now with this Cancer and this crab hanging around, lurking around, with the mind of a child and the emotions of a child, how is he going to get this man out of the White House? That question remains to be seen. Stay tuned. Love and light.